Hello. Now, I know what you must be thinking. Ah, you found an emulator. No, I did not. It arrived. It is here. The webcam recording of Pokemon is dead. Well, I don't know. I might do it as a novelty every now and again, but, I don't really miss it. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and find a battle, I suppose. Because, fuck it, why not? Anyway, this happened a lot sooner than I thought it was gonna. I can tell you that for free. First impressions, I mean, the only real change is to the actual thing is there's this little port here for the actual recording cable. I will say, for the money that I spent on it, the little hole that was cut appears to have been done by a bit of a chimp. Well, it's not the worst job in the world, and I suppose it can't exactly be the easiest thing to just try and cut a neat little hole in a plastic case. But, yeah, other than that, it all worked as soon as I plugged it in and downloaded the viewer. The viewer works fine. It does what I want it to do. It all looks pretty cool, if I say so myself. I can't complain, quite frankly. So yeah, all in all, very pleased. I will say though, trying to get used to fucking, like, just looking at my computer screen instead of going is a bit weird, but there you go. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just doing this as a showcase because I have it now. I'll leave the website where I got it from, because I had the fucking trickiest bastard of a thing trying to figure out where exactly to buy this fucking thing. And now that I have it, and it's here, and it works, I feel I can at least offer, you know, like I say, right, if you want a recording 3DS, this is where you get it, because I have it, and it's right here, it's in my hand, I can prove it. Whereas a lot of other people are like, oh, it looks like this, and oh, it's got this and this, here it is being recorded. I'm like, oh, God. But you can trust me. Would this face lie to you? Yes, but this is legit, I swear. Anyway, but getting back to it, I did have plans for when this thing actually fucking showed up, but I started them back in October, and then when I found out that I was on a 5-month waiting list, I kind of stopped. I've been trying to get back into it, to sort of get it ready for when this thing showed up, but then I got an email and they were like, oh, it's been sent out for delivery, and I was like, oh. Well, okay, because basically I sent them an email after I ordered it in, I think it was like the 1st of October. Like, hey, where is it? It's taken a while. I kind of have a Christmas special to record. And they were like, yeah, it'll be 5 months. And I was like, oh, I'd shut that plan down. And then after 5 months, I emailed them. I was like, hey, still waiting. Where is it? And they were like, oh, no, it'll be 8 months. And I was like, oh. But yeah, so they managed to do it in 6. So they didn't beat their original estimate, but they did manage to beat their next estimate. And as far as I can understand, the main reason it takes so fucking long is because they don't have an awful lot of engineers lining up to make it, which is fine. But yeah, so that's the final be-all, end-all I will give on this thing. Well, yeah, it works, it looks good. You know, the little hole's a bit meh, but it looks good, it works, you get, like, HD quality on your computer screen, and you can set it to go to 2 screens, which is the coolest fucking thing. But I paid 350 quid, which I suppose is including postage, which is alright. I mean, I don't know what a new 3DS goes for, probably about 180, 200 quid. So you're basically paying an extra 100 quid. It does have a capture board in it, they do cost money. So I can kind of understand that. The price is a bit extortionate, but if you're prepared to pay it, then you can get it. And yeah, it will take an eon. You are definitely getting into a waiting line. So yeah, that's the gist of it. It works, and it showed up. I didn't get scammed, but you will be there for a long time if you want one. But I will leave the link to their site in the description, so that if you do want one, you can have a look at it. And as I say, this is seriously legit. It's there, it's here, it's tangible now. I've spent the last 6 months thinking, I've lost 350 quid to some Japanese people, but no, it is the real deal. And it looks fucking cool. I'm very, very pleased. with how this has gone, and it looks so much fucking better. So much better, and it's not at a janky angle, you haven't got lens flare from the light, it's just perfect. But yeah, I probably will do, if you are a big fan of the webcam recording, like, you know, Darky and Coop was, don't despair, I probably will do webcam just for nostalgia's sake at some point, because it's been it was part of my channel for a good long couple of years. But for the most part, this is now a thing. That being the case, I kind of want to get a game for it, because like I say, I did have my plan, and my plan is still in effect. I'm gonna do it, by Jesus I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna take a bit longer than I thought it would, because, yeah, I got back on the bandwagon late. But I am sort of back into it and focused now. I'm over the procrastination stage, which is good, so that will hopefully happen in the coming months. But I have other real life shit as well, and I'm probably going to try and get a new job at some point, so yeah, it's going to eat up my time. But yeah, so that is on the list. But yeah, I think that's about the short and curlies of it. I was going to try and find a game. I looked at some of the new releases, and some of them look decently interesting. I do still have Fire Emblem, which I haven't actually completed, which I could give it a go. But I think there's certain novelty in just picking a game that I have no idea what it is, buying it, and then seeing if it's good or not. You know, why not, eh? I spent the money on this thing, I may as well. Didn't work for my Xbox, though, when I got the capture card for that, but oh well. Republic Commando's still going to run its course. I have finished recording all of that, so I'm going to try and upload that a bit quicker, just to sort of speed through it. And if I can get another game as well, then I can just have that going. Because another thing, this is sort of an update video as well, I guess. I'm going to have battles at some point, don't worry. Another thing that's happened is, well, it's not, like, officially official, but the Pika League, well, it's going to be over in a couple of weeks, because of, we're basically at the finals at this point. But I don't think I actually have a match lined up for this week, because, well, I don't know, as far as I can tell, my opponent's bailed. Like, I think 5 people have bailed at this point. Mariner kind of hasn't, he's sort of in the middle, and it's just like, ugh. So I'm kind of getting ready for that. Like, I'm still gonna have Showdown and stuff, that's fine. There are still new things coming out. I think the last major release we've got is Volcanion, which will be appearing over the horizon at some point. But yeah, I'd kind of like another game just to sort of have in tandem if I could manage it, because, I don't know, I got Republic Commandos bashed out in a weekend. So, that is there, the footage is there, and there's quite a few videos of it. So, yeah, we'll keep that going, try and get something else to go with it, and do Pokemon every now and again. But, I would like to do a DS game, because, like I say, I've got this, I spent 6 months waiting for it, and it's sort of like, oh, fuck it, why not, right? I may as well. Anyway, I'm going to try and find a battle, which I haven't done on this thing in fucking eons, so we could be here for a bit. Probably should have done this while I was ranting, but there you go. But yeah, that's about it. I suppose the other thing I could do is I could crack open my 360 again, because I do still have my backlog to go through. I'm not entirely sure what game I wanted to do next. I was kind of thinking the Italian job, but I think Republic Commandos is enough nostalgia for a while. I think I'll probably end up trying to hop back into, like, I don't know, the Darkness or something. Well, I'll see what takes my fancy, but I am certainly going to be shifting focus a bit over to LPs while we figure out what exactly is happening with Pika, because that's been a lot of my investment in Showdown recently. And it looks like it's sort of, I think, everyone who's hanging around is decently agreed that we're going to do something in the summer, but that's, a few months off. And, yeah, I don't really know how it's going to work out. We'll see how we go. You do not seem interested at all. Mum. Alright, Mum. Let's give you a battle. See if you can do it. I really hope they sort this crap. This interface isn't terrible, but it's a bit annoying. Why can't I just filter people? Just filter, and then say, I'm looking for a battle, and then someone can filter for looking for battles, and then they'll be like, that person's looking for a battle. It would be a lot better than just sort of keep challenging random people till one of them goes, alright. And, you do, most of the time, you get some fucking nonce who has no idea what they're doing, or has got all the legends, and they're just like, oh, I'll win because I have a Mewtwo. It's just like, not really. But there you go. That's the short and curlies of that. Yeah, still, I do like this thing, and I am looking forward to being able to put my plan into effect. However, it's something that I don't normally do. I think I've talked about it vaguely before, but it's basically, I don't tend to put a lot of effort into this sort of crap, because again, I just want to do it as a fun thing, and like when you put a lot of effort into it, then you start to judge it against the amount of effort you're putting into it. And for me, that tends to go south really quickly, because I get to that stage where it's just like, oh, it's terrible, I hate it, I hope it dies, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm sorry. So, I wouldn't say avoid it, but I certainly, Kalos rules. No, because I have fucking Jolly Green Mints, bitch. Gotta do it right. Yeah, you tend to, just look at your work, look at what you're doing a lot, very negative light, because you give a shit, and that's fine, but, I sort of don't really enjoy doing that, because I get down on myself, and then I scrap all of it, and then it's wasted time, and, so, I am trying to do that. That is something that I do plan on doing a bit more, when hopefully, if the job I get works out, and I have a bit more free time, I'm going to try and do projects that are a bit more, interesting. Because there's been a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do, but I either didn't have the money and the equipment to do it, or I just didn't have the drive and time to do it. There's always something that gets in the way, but hopefully if I can land the right job and strike the right balance, then I'll be alright, and I will try my best to do different, funkier things, as opposed to just Showdown every week, which I don't mind, it's a thing, but, the fuck is that? Oh, dear. People, give me a fucking battle, you prick. Am I really gonna have to I don't want to see what all of them fucking say to me, stupid piece of shit. I don't understand why it shows up with people who aren't online, either. That's really very unhelpful. That doesn't really get me anywhere. I can't do anything with people who aren't playing the game, you fucking half-wits. As another aside, I suppose, since I also have this, Terry's Gauntlet could be back on the cards, but we are talking way away. Because, while I do have stuff on this cart, and that's fine, I have bred quite a lot. I think I've got 3 boxes of random assorted dudes, and I do have all the items I need. There is the small issue of I'm fairly confident that my Pokebank has died. Because like I say, I think I had to renew it in January, February, and I didn't. It might still be alive. I might have 1 more day or 2 more days to salvage it, but I get the distinct feeling probably not, and I'm fairly certain the deal was you get 1 month to pay your bill, and if you don't pay your bill, then we just delete all your Pokemon, which in theory means that all of my stuff that I used for breeding is probably dead. I do have a lot of stuff on my X and Y cart, because I did a lot of breeding on that. So it's not completely dead, but a lot of the Pokemon that I built up just so I could take and, just snatch little bits that I need, are probably gone. And that's going to extend that process out. Or I could just cheat. But then again, with Pokemon's the Sun and Moon coming out, it's like, how far do I want to go with that? But yeah, Terry's Gauntlet probably is back on the cards now, I suppose. But it's probably going to be a while. I'm not going to try and prioritize it or anything. Like I say, it's in the back of my mind, but I'm not about to try and sort of push it forward. Unless people really want it, but even then it's like, I went off breeding so fucking hard because of all that time I spent trying to get shinies and then getting the fucking wrong shiny. It does kind of, it beats you down after a while. You start to lose interest at a rapid rate. My old friend, my old chum, who I haven't played Pokemon against in a while, Nightstorm, He still fucking breeds for shinies. It's like, I don't know how you fucking do it. Drives me fucking mad. And he's got a kid as well. Oh. But I just, you kind of just reach that point where it's just like, I don't really want to do it anymore. It's like, alright, yeah, I know, I wouldn't be breeding for shinies, but it's still, you're still taking the time, you're still doing the menial task of trying desperately to get your IVs to a decent state, and it's just like, oh. I haven't bred for anything since, well, I don't know, probably since I was doing Terry's Gauntlet last year, so you just kind of lose the gumption for it. Is anyone gonna give me a fucking battle? I think I should probably pause and wait. I'm pretty much out of all the things I wanted to ramble on about in the video, and I haven't even had my battle yet, so yeah, I will cut out the waiting portion. I think I'll probably only have one battle. This is more just to show off the fact that, hey, it's here, it happened, it's tangible. Yeah, so back in a sec. Alright, fuck it, I gave up. I got bored. We're doing fucking Battle Spot instead, it's easier. I'm not gonna be doing it, what am I thinking? Not rating battle, I'm just picking something. I just got a random team of dudes together, so fuck it, we'll see how we do. Oh, who is this man? What do you got? Oh, well, you, sir, are, right. Well, Tyranitar should do well. Actually, Tyranitar should do well. I can't remember if Tyranitar do well. Celebi will be fine, though. Alright, we'll bring B. We'll bring Swalot for the giggles, and we'll bring Tyranitar, because he'll probably be the one that wins. Cool! Another thing, I will sort out sound at some point, but, you've got to plug your jiggery into the computer and shit. I didn't really realise I had to, so I will sort that at some point. But yeah, I need to find a cable for that. I know I have a cable for that somewhere, I just can't think of where it is at the moment. But, oh well. Anyway, we're playing this guy, and he's got an Eva, and I've got Celebi, so yeah, let's just win that, unless he, well, even if he has Ice Punch, I don't really care. Yeah, go on, B. It's been so long since I've used any of this crap. I need to build a team around physical Celebi. Oh, there's your Ice Punch. That'll hurt, but shouldn't kill me. There you go. Perfecto, gringo. Right, well, there you go. That's him dead. So that's gone well. Yeah, I haven't narrated battles in a long time. There isn't an awful lot to do. I suppose part of it is because he just has 3 electric guys. There's not exactly an awful lot of strategy involved. It's more just, if I hit him, then he'll die. Why are you switching out? What possible purpose could you have for switching out? Into that, yeah, that's gonna go so much better. Brilliant. Amazing. But, you know what? No, if you want to save your Eva, then I'm going to save my B, because I know I'd outspeed you, and I have a Tyranitar, and I don't care, really. And at some point, Terry will get involved, he'll, dynamic punch something, and, we'll laugh, and then I'll probably pack it in, because otherwise I just feel like I'm kind of wasting your time, because this isn't a real battle, but there you go. More just for the sake of showing it off, and that it's cool, and that it's there. While I am thinking about it as well, I guess if you want to put it out there, since I don't really have a very wealthy knowledge of the 3DS's back catalogue, if there are any games you want to recommend, because what have I got? I've got Pokemon games, Persona Q, and Fire Emblem, and I think that's about it. It has been a while since I played Persona Q, but I don't know, it's a very narrative-driven game. That's kind of one of the things I got you, bitch. That's sort of one of the things I am thinking about. It's just like, what kind of games do I want to do? Because it's like, Fire Emblem would be cool, but I'm not great at it, and you'll all shit in my face, because I'm really bad at it. I don't know. I have a specific way of playing it that makes me stupid. I'm going to assume you have cross-chop. Ah, fuck it, I'll stay in. Kill me. Yeah, look at that, cross-chop. Wow. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Oh my god, I lived! What? How? Oh wow, he took sweet buggery all from that. Well, that's interesting. I know it's, a 60 base power pursuit, but I am still a Tyranitar. I was sort of expecting that to kill you. But alright, it's fine. Whatever. You don't want to die, There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I just kill him outright, so fuck it. Whatever. I have B. So that's the thing. And then I'll U-turn out into Swalot, and then we'll fuck him up with a Dynamic Punch. Because what is his last? Electros? Yeah, I've got that. In the bag. In the bag. Watch me fuck it up. Nah, I'll be fine. All I have to do is land one hit. It can't be that hard. Terry's pretty good with his Dynamic Punches. I have just noticed something. I've spent all this time just looking at the screen and not at that, but like I say, it's difficult making that transition from this has got screens that you can look at to this is now a controller with wasted screens. It's tricky. I don't know. It's difficult to describe. It is cool though. Like I say, the quality. I'm actually quite impressed at the quality of it. Like, you can still see a bit more of the pixels in general, but it does look surprisingly good. Right, go on, Terry, fuck him up. Fuck him up. You can do it. Oh wow, I'm not fucking that up. Oh no! Oh no, I knew it! Oh, I'm the fool! I've ruined everything. Why didn't I go for a gunk shot? Oh, you missed that as well. Life will be Electros, eh? Ah, Terry, why have you let me down, son? Why? Ah, well, I lose. I'll get on with it. It's a thing. Still though, I'm pleased with Tyranitar, quite frankly. I really did not expect him to live that cross chop, but fucking Terry. You see, you come out, you get your one shot in the sun for like 8 months, and you balls it. You balls it. Ah, well, there you go. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So, that's the update, basically. If there's anything that you'd want me to play randomly, if not, I'll find something. I'm not particularly fast. I'm sure I'll figure some shit out. I'm decently good at that. I kind of need to swap the SD cards around as well, otherwise I'm going to have to start doing all the friends list bullshit again. But, still, there you go. So after 6 months of waiting, this thing is now tangible. And I have it. And it works, and it's good. God forbid it breaks, though, because fucking Christ, I have to send it back to bloody Japan. It'd take forever. Oh well. But yeah, so that's the short and curlies of that. I hope you've all enjoyed, and yeah, look forward to more shit with this. And yeah, hopefully you like it, because if all of you go like, no, webcam, bring the webcam back. I'll be like, well, actually I won't be sad, because there were a few people who were like, no, carry on with the webcam. It's just like, but I get that, like, I only have, like, 500 subs, and it's like, a webcam is 300 quid less than this entity, but still, it's sort of like, I've spent like the last 4 years putting webcam on a fucking filter packet to stabilize it, and it's like, it's good, but it's a very ghetto setup, and it's like, I don't need all this crap, but it's just, I don't know, it's nice to have. It's nice, I don't know. Anyway, that's me, and anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, more of this shit. I'll see you all in an undetermined point in time. Peace.